DOL.STUDIO presents Sourcing Smart and Green Products and People Globally. We're sharing recent local news and business insights in green and blue economy. Listen, like, share, and connect with us. Greetings, my name is Doll. I'm a precision machinist with over 15 years experience in robotics and AI automation, specialized in sustainable manufacturing and climate solutions. I coach women through technical and vocational education and skills training to become highly qualified personnel in STEM. DOL.STUDIO presents Sourcing Smart and Green Products and People Globally. The Ontario News Weekly Wrap-Up for Year 23, Week 8. Information from the Open Government Newsroom, courtesy of King's Printer for Ontario 2023. Bulletin: New Associate Judge appointed to the Superior Court of Justice. Attorney General Doug Downey announced the appointment of a new Associate Judge to the Superior Court of Justice, effective March 9, 2023. Bulletin: New judges appointed to the Ontario Court of Justice. Attorney General Doug Downey announced the appointment of 3 judges to the Ontario Court of Justice, effective March 9, 2023. Bulletin: Ontario protecting fish from illegal angling. The Ontario government is safeguarding fish populations from illegal angling. News release: Ontario doubles the number of long-term care inspectors. The Ontario government has hired 193 new long-term care inspection staff, including 156 new inspectors. Supported by an investment of $72.3 million, these new hires double the number of inspectors in the field completing on-site inspections and responding to complaints more quickly to ensure every resident experiences the quality of care they deserve. Court Bulletin: Countertop manufacturer fined $50,000 after worker seriously injured in London. Convicted: Hyundai LNC Canada Inc., operating as Handstone Canada at 644 Main Street, Suite 502, Moncton, New Brunswick, a manufacturer of stone products such as quartz countertops. News release: Ontario provides more money for municipal public transit. The Ontario government is providing more than $379.5 million to help 107 municipalities operate and improve local transit. The funding is being delivered through the gas tax program and can be used to extend service hours, buy transit vehicles, add routes, improve accessibility, or upgrade infrastructure. News release: Ontario strengthening competitiveness to attract investment. The Ontario government has introduced legislation that, if passed, will strengthen Ontario's competitiveness by consolidating a new investment-ready mega-site in St. Thomas. The proposed legislation builds on the province's efforts during the Job Site Challenge, which was designed to attract large-scale advanced manufacturing investments that have the potential to create hundreds of new jobs across the province. News release: Province recognizes 3 young leaders with the Lincoln M. Alexander Award. Today, at a special ceremony at Queen's Park, the Honorable Elizabeth Dodeswell, Lieutenant Governor of Ontario, presented 3 exceptional young leaders with the Lincoln M. Alexander Award to recognize their work in building a stronger and more inclusive and equitable Ontario. Court Bulletin: Drinking water owner and operator fined $21,000 for safe drinking water violations. Convicted: 1007-2923, Canada Inc., John Jervis, the Corporation of the Municipality of Oliver Pépunch. Court Bulletin: Self-storage company fined $5,000 for Environmental Protection Act violation. Convicted: Oakville Third Line Limited. Court Bulletin: Plumbing Installation and Repair Company fined $3,000 for Ontario Water Resources Act violation. Convicted: Daryl S. Marcoux. Statement: Ontario marks Human Trafficking Awareness Day. Today, Dr. Mary Lee Fullerton, Minister of Children, Community and Social Services, Michael Kersner, Solicitor General, and Caroline Mulrooney, Minister of Transportation, released the following statement on Human Trafficking Awareness Day. In Ontario, sex trafficking is the most reported type of human trafficking. It is a vicious crime that creates lasting emotional, physical, spiritual, and mental trauma for survivors, and it poses a real and growing threat to the children and youth of our province. We have repeatedly seen traffickers target vulnerabilities to gain trust and form a bond with their victims. They identify and fulfill a person's needs, then use that dependence to control and exploit them. Sex trafficking victims are primarily young women and girls, and the average age of recruitment is just 13 years old. Raising awareness is the first line of defense in preventing human trafficking, and we must also ensure strong supports for survivors. Ontario is taking action to fight this horrific crime through a 5-year anti-human trafficking strategy. Our $307 million investment includes a whole-of-government approach and leverages community partners to raise awareness, intervene earlier, protect victims, support survivors, and hold offenders accountable. Human Trafficking Awareness Day is an important opportunity for Ontarians to learn about this issue, including how trafficking happens, how to spot the warning signs, and where to get help. It is also critically important that victims and survivors know how they can safely access the supports they need to heal and rebuild their lives. Continued collaboration with our partners is key to raising awareness and combating human trafficking. That's why we're working closely with En route and our trucking industry partners on the ground to improve our ability to stop human trafficking along Ontario's transportation corridors. We thank community partners working across all sectors to raise awareness and end human trafficking. Together, we can prevent this crime and keep those most vulnerable safe. News release: Ontario reducing wait times for publicly funded surgeries and diagnostics. Today, the Ontario government introduced Your Health Act 2023, which outlines the province's next steps in its plan to reduce wait times for surgeries, procedures, and diagnostic imaging, while enabling its as-of-right rules to automatically recognize the credentials of healthcare workers registered in other provinces and territories. Court Bulletin: Ottawa construction incident results in $125,000 fine for Quebec-based company. Convicted: EBC Inc. at 1095 Valley, CP 158, Ancienne Lorette, Quebec, G2E3M3, a company involved in construction, mining, and civil engineering. Show some love with a like and share. Connect with us at DOL.STUDIO on social media. We want to hear from you. Subscribe for more local news, business insights, investment trends, and infrastructure developments. This podcast was sponsored by #WithLove Inc. community organization. All things done, #WithLove. Sourcing smart and green products and people globally.